Are you aware that the food industry has taken over our diets, with processed foods and added sugars lurking in almost every aisle of the supermarket? Let's uncover the truth about what's in our food, how it's made, and what we can do to take back control of our health and well-being. It's time to dig deeper, to ask questions, and to demand better. According to the World Health Organization, the combined consumption patterns of the United States and the European Union show that ultra-processed foods make up over 50% of the average person's daily calorie intake. Sugary drinks are the largest source of added sugar in the American diet and have been linked to a higher risk of obesity, diabetes, and other chronic diseases. According to the World Health Organization, in Europe, 41% of people consume sugary drinks daily, and in the US, that number jumps to 52%. In fact, the average American consumes around 189 liters of soda per year. The truth is, the food industry has a dark secret. They are more concerned on profit rather than our health and well-being. When it comes to marketing, they've mastered the art of deception. They use clever tactics to make their products appear healthier and more nutritious than they actually are. One of the most infamous examples of this are cereals, often consumed by children. Cereal companies have been notorious for using false advertising to promote their products. They make bold claims about the health benefits of their cereals, even though vast majority of these claims are unfounded. For example, many cereals claim to be low-fat, nutritious, or wholesome, but they are often loaded with sugar and other unhealthy ingredients. In fact, some cereals contain more sugar than a candy bar. According to a report by the Rudd Center for Food Policy and Obesity, children's cereals contain an average of 40% more sugar per serving than adult cereals. And yet, these cereals continue to be marketed as healthy breakfast options for children and adults alike. It's no wonder that childhood obesity rates have skyrocketed in recent years. Parents are being misled by false advertising, and children are paying the price. But that is not the only problem in food industry. As Dr. Michael Greger says, the food industry uses addictive ingredients to make us crave their products. For example, they add high fructose corn syrup to many processed foods, which has been linked to obesity, type 2 diabetes, and other health problems. According to a study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, consumption of high fructose corn syrup has increased 1,000% in the last 40 years. Food industry intentionally adds excessive amounts of addictive ingredients like salt and sugar to their products, knowing that they will keep consumers coming back for more. Salt and sugar are addictive because they activate the reward centers in the brain, triggering the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. The more salt and sugar we consume, the more our brains become accustomed to the dopamine rush, making us crave more and more of these ingredients to achieve the same level of pleasure. Over time, this can lead to a cycle of addiction, where we find ourselves reaching for salty or sugary snacks even when we know that they are not good for us. These misleading practices and addictive ingredients can lead to a range of health problems, from fatigue and poor immune function to chronic diseases like heart disease and cancer. In fact, according to WHO, unhealthy diets are the leading cause of death and disability worldwide. In the United States, diet-related chronic diseases cost an estimated $1 trillion per year in medical expenses and lost productivity. But there is a solution. By supporting local and small food producers, we can help break the food industry's grip on our diets and support sustainable, healthy food options. Buying local food helps support small farmers and promotes a healthier environment. Additionally, buying directly from farmers and small producers ensures that we know where our food comes from and can trust its quality. Education is also a powerful tool in the fight against the food industry's harmful practices. By learning about nutrition and the true contents of the foods we eat, we can make informed decisions about what we put in our bodies. By doing that, we can improve healthy eating habits, and reduce the consumption of unhealthy foods, thus improve our health and overall well-being. The food industry has been shaping our diets and our health for far too long. It's time to take back control and demand better food options for ourselves and for future generations. It's up to each one of us to take responsibility for our own health by making informed decisions about what we eat and supporting local and small food producers. By choosing whole, minimally processed foods and reducing our intake of sugary, salty, and highly processed foods, we can improve our health and well-being and contribute to a healthier and more sustainable food system. Remember, small changes can make a big difference, so let's take the first step towards a healthier and happier future together. Thank you for watching. And if you found this video informative and engaging, please consider subscribing to our channel for more thought-provoking content on important issues like this. Your support helps us continue to create content that can make a difference.